Hello everyone. Today is September 29th, 2023. It's almost 10 p.m., but it feels so bizarre. It's been a long week. I can't believe it's Friday. Yeah. So I just wanted to share a few things after this powerful super full moon in Aries. I was not able to sleep for about 36 hours prior to this last super full moon of the year. It was very bizarre. However, I accomplished some things. Well, for one, I cooked in the middle of the night, Thursday night. Well, actually, I should say Thursday morning. And for some reason, I could not go to sleep. I felt this urge that I need to do something. I don't know how other people deal with insomnia. However, this is not what I wanted to say. Sorry for wasting your time. I probably lost any people who clicked by mistake on my ramblings are long gone. I guess it's a long intro to get to what I want to say, but I have to apologize. This is how my mind works. I actually don't write this stuff down, and even if I wanted to, about a month ago I fell and I hurt my right hand, and also something bizarre is happening on one of my fingers, and that would prevent me from writing for sure. So again, sorry about that. But I wanted to share some revelations. First off, these energies that we're dealing with right now are very confusing. I'm not even sure where Neptune is at. Quite frankly, it seems to influence my life for a very long time, so I don't even know if it matters where it's at, because I am in a state of confusion. However, that is not preventing me to always look at the bright side and make light of a situation, any situation, no matter how dire, stressful, and ridiculous is. For instance, there are so many things happening in our lives, but the bottom line is how you approach these situations. There are things that are absolutely unavoidable. You have to push through. And at times, we are too afraid, and we decide to do nothing. You know, that's never been my approach. Trying to think, but no. So, the revelation that I had today, and it's not like I did not think about it, but it came through more clearly, is this: you cannot change things. You cannot change people. You can try to do everything possible. You can try tell everything possible. Pass on the most sincere and well-meant thoughts on people coming straight from your heart. They are responsible for their own change. No matter how much you struggle to help someone, show them not necessarily where they are wrong, but provide a guidance of some sort that is coming from your heart. It's not coming from a hidden interest. The most honest approach of a situation. It will not make a difference if that person or that situation is immutable, is fixed. So my advice, typically in these situations, first of all, to myself and my close friends and my family, I just try to tell them gently, you have to let things unravel by themselves. You won't be able to change that situation, which is something outside of your control. You are better off to put all that energy in changing yourself in order to adapt to those situations or those people you are dealing in your life with. They will never see your point of view if they're not ready to see it. If they did not reach that stage where they can be honest with themselves, when they can remove ego, pride, insecurities, or whatever it may be. So the moral of the story is this: use that energy to change yourself, to better adapt at coping with everything that comes your way. I know it sounds ridiculous. How can you do that? Well, if you start doubting it from the get-go, you might as well forget about it. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to know where you're at and what you need to do to further your progress in this life. You can't sit back and relax and think everything is going to come to me because I wish it so. No. It involves effort. It involves determination, consistency. We need to be consistent. Same way you care for a plant. If you're not consistently watering it, offering it sunlight or whatever it needs, maybe some plants need more shade, right? Not maybe, for certain, some plants. The main idea here is you are directly responsible for everything that happens around you within your control. You just need to observe. You need to analyze. You need to assess. And then you probably need to compromise. Now that is a very sensitive subject. Compromise. There is so much compromising going on in this world that simply turns my stomach upside down. And that's because too many people buy into this idea that making money is justifiable no matter the means. We lost the appreciation, the value of human life, of life in general, nature, animals, everything that moves, even the leaves blowing in the wind. They tell a story if you look into it. I forgot what I wanted to say about compromise, but for me, it comes down to this. I will not compromise my dignity. I will not compromise my integrity. I'm not saying I don't compromise ever. I'm just saying that you need to keep safeguarded those treasures you have within you. It comes down to knowing your worth. It comes down to respecting yourself. Which is why those changes that I was talking about refer to changes within your control without compromising yourself. Sorry for the rambling, everyone. I had more stuff to say, but I'm not sure who's going to listen. And it's true, I just put these things out there with the hope that there is some reception and some feedback coming on. I love you all. Take care.